Welcome to In and About, exclusive to Click Naija online radio, where we explore happenings in Abuja environs, eyewitness reports, news stories, and even gossip. What's going on in your area? Please feel free to gist me. You can send your message or reports from your location. Today, we'll be looking at Twitter has approached FG for talks, like Mohammed, and Johnson calls off nationwide strike, and President Muhammad Buhari received the first made in Nigerian cell phone, and Nigeria committed to women economic inclusion. Aisha Buhari. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Follow us on our social media handle for Facebook and Instagram is Click Naija. You can listen to us via www.clicknaija.net. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Now you can keep your message or comments coming through our live video here on Facebook. Now, to our first story today, Twitter has approved the federal government for talks. That's according to the Minister of Information. The federal government says all social media platforms must register and obtain a license before they will be allowed to operate in Nigeria. Now, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, stated this in Abuja while briefing newsmen on the decision of the Federal Executive Council (FEC) on the issue. Now, with particular reference to Twitter, he warned that Nigeria would not allow, under any guise, allow infringement on her sovereignty and corporate existence. Alhaji Lai Mohammed said Twitter has approached the government for talks, pointing, however, that the talks would be strictly be under its terms. Now, on the compliance that the ban on tweet is an infringement of freedom of speech, the minister advised the compliance to turn to other platforms in operation. Our next story is JUSUN cause of nationwide strike. Now, the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, JUSUN, has suspended the nationwide strike, which it embarked over 2 months ago. Now, JUSUN had on April 6th embarked on the nationwide strike in protest of non-implementation of financial autonomy of the judiciary. However, the union resolved to suspend the industrial action during its National Executive Council meeting (NEC), which held on Wednesday in Abuja. And the treasurer of the union, Jumo Alonge, said JUSUM decided to call off the strike following the intervention of the National Judicial Council (NJC). Alonge say NJC, which is the highest body of the judiciary, appealed to the union to give them 2 months or 3 months to weigh into the matter and make sure they actualize what they are asking for. Now, our next story is President Muhammadu Buhari received first made in Nigeria cell phone. Now, President Muhammad Buhari has taken delivery of the first ever made in Nigerian cell phone called ITF Mobile. Now, the product was presented to him by Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Otumba Nihi Adebayo, just before commencement of the week's Federal Executive Council meeting (FEC) at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Now, introducing the product to the president, Adebayo said it was produced by the Electrical Electronics Technology Department of the Industrial Training Fund, there's ITF Model Skills Training Center, using locally sourced components. Also, before the start of the FEC meeting, Buhari also presided over the swearing-in of ceremony of a commissioner each for the National Population Commission (NPC) and the Federal Civil Service Commission (FCSC). Those sworn in were Wakil Bukar as the Commissioner of the Federal Civil Service Commission and Mohammed Tijo Usman as Commissioner of the National Population Commission (NPC). Bukar is to replace the FCC Commissioner from Bauchi, while Usman replaced the NPC Commissioner from Niger State. Now, our last story for today is Nigerian committed to women economic inclusion, Aisha Buhari. Now, the First Lady, Dr. Aisha Buhari, said the federal government has initiated intervention committed to women economic development. She said more strategies were underway to integrate women as a very veritable segment of Nigerian quest for economic growth. She made this known in Abuja during the opening of the African Regional Council for Women conference organized by the National Council for Women Societies and Development Research and project centers in Abuja. Now, the Minister for Women Affairs, Dean Pauline Talen, who represented the First Lady, challenged state governments to pool resources to empower women as a strategic and deliberate economic policy to tackle poverty, unemployment, and insecurity. And the President of the National Council for Women's Society, Dr. Laraba Shoda, said women empowerment was the most workable economic intervention for sustainability, family cohesion, and peace. Dr. Shoda, who thanked the First Lady for continuous support for women emancipation, added that the African Council Conference will be continued to be an opportunity for women in Africa to develop. She said the conference was brought together to give opportunities to women across the 774 local governments, not only to showcase their economic viability, but to network and form sustainable business relation for betterment of women folks. Now, the National Administrator Partnership for Advancing Women Economic Development, Mrs. Enuku Ezekiel, said the Development Research and Project Center was supporting the new awakening for African women. Now, the panelists at the conference described the funding, the leadership, and poor education as the bane for women economy development, and called for quick intervention needed to put Nigeria on the right track. The 3-day conference was attended by over 2,000 women from Sub-Saharan Africa with the team New Awakening for Women, uh, the team New Awakening for African Women. That's the show for today. Thanks to everyone who viewed us here on Facebook. In and about, we'll be back next week with another edition on Click Niger Radio. If you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Stay safe and bye.